Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Voodoo Detective. We find ourselves in the cemetery because that is where the voodoo spell brought us to. This mausoleum here, to be precise. And it turns out that Eartha here might just be able to help us find out what all this is about, except she needs a shovel. And I was trying to figure out where we have seen a shovel before. I think I mentioned in the previous one about the shop. I just got a vague feeling that there was a shovel there. I can't remember if I said that or not. It's been about a week since I recorded that episode, so let's head in here anyway. We'll take a look. I don't actually see any shovels. That's where we got the screwdriver from, right? I don't know, let's speak to this guy. I seem to remember something about a shovel.
Welcome to Island Trader. Please let me know if I can get anything for you.
Shovel, yeah, okay.
I was told you guys sell a very special
shovel. Oh, maybe she said it then, I don't know.
You must be referring to the upcoming release of our new line of island shovels.
That sounds about right. I'd like one.
You and me both. They're not out yet.
Ah, of course. Yeah, fine.
What do I have to do to get one early?
You'd have to get approval from my boss, Mr Fontule. Good luck with that, though. He's pretty strict about new product releases.
I think he might help us, but...
I'm just gonna look around.
Go right ahead, sir.
Why does he sound so nervous? I almost feel bad for him. Alright, let's go to the Fontule Estate then. I think we're just going to use the really fast running everywhere. It's just, it's a lot easier, isn't it? Even though it does look weird. Right, Victor's office. Okay, Victor. Can I get one of those cool shovels?
Hello again, Detective. Any news about Mary?
Not yet. Well, we can ask about LeMoon while we're here.
Does the name LeMoon ring any bells?
Well, yes, I knew the LeMoon family well.
All right, you better spill.
What does this have to do with the case?
Oh, he's shifty.
The pendant Mary was given belonged to one of the LeMoons.
Good Lord. The LeMoons owned a local gumbo restaurant that we acquired in exchange for a substantial stake in Island Kitchen.
Huh.
Gordon and I worked closely with Francois and Esmeralda to integrate their recipes into our menu. It was an exciting but difficult time.
How so?
Exciting because the LeMoon recipes drove a new wave of popularity for Island Kitchen. Difficult because Gordon had become infatuated with Francois's wife, Esmeralda. It made for rather awkward business meetings.
I can imagine.
So what happened then?
Well, about a year after the acquisition, Esmeralda and her daughter, Genevieve, washed up on the beach, having drowned.
Jeez.
Such an appalling tragedy.
So what? Mother and daughter forgot how to doggy paddle?
Well, yes. The official police report deemed it a swimming accident.
Suspicious. Okay, let's ask about why the pendant?
Why do you think someone would want Mary to have a pendant from the LeMoon family?
That, Detective, is the one question I truly have no answer for. What in the world has the tragic LeMoon family tale to do with my Mary?
I mean...
Figure that out. Please let me know.
I can kind of see a link. Seeing as, you know, Island Kitchen or whatever took over. I mean, it could be that someone's out to get revenge on him. Francois?
What happened to Francois?
As you know, Esmeralda and Genevieve died. As far as I'm aware, Francois went missing around the same time.
Did he now?
He wasn't present for the official inquest into his family's demise.
Also suspicious.
So you're saying he could still be out there?
It's possible he's still alive, yes. But if he was with his family when they drowned, it's more likely his body was simply never recovered.
I don't know. What's your take?
You don't sound like you buy the official story. Let's hear your version.
I don't like to speculate without proof.
Humor me. I won't quote you.
Yeah.
Well, despite my personal difficulties working with Gordon, I hate to cast aspersions on the fellow out of hand. It's just that he always carried a torch for Esmeralda LeMoon. And as I said, it made for rather awkward business meetings. Things only seemed to grow worse over time. In my view, it made him unstable.
Right.
What exactly are you saying here, Mr. Fontule? You think Gordon killed Esmeralda and Genevieve?
Oh, no. That seems extreme.
And yet here we are. I asked you what you think really happened, and you tell me how crazy your business partner can get. What's a detective to think?
Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything. Saying it out loud, it seems far-fetched. Forget I mentioned it.
So this guy has always seemed quite like upfront and happy to cooperate with us, and he seems nice enough. But I get the feeling that he's hiding something quite big.
That's enough about the LeMoon family for now.
There's something he's not telling us. Let's ask about the shovel anyway.
The island trader shopkeep told me I needed your approval to buy the new island brand shovel.
Ah, yes. I'm very excited about that one. However, as a rule, I prefer to confine our new product releases to a specific date. Is there a good reason you need the shovel right now?
Yeah, there is actually.
It has to do with your wife's investigation.
It does? Well, then why didn't you say so? If you think a new shovel could help bring my Mary back to me, then of course you may have one.
See?
I'll have the shopman set one aside for you.
Thanks, Vic.
See, this sort of behaviour really makes me think he had nothing to do with what's going on, and it's someone perhaps with a vendetta against him that's causing all of this.
That's all for now.
Godspeed, Detective.
Because he's very, very eager to help us out wherever he can, and that would suggest he's not involved to me. So we've got all that. Okay, so I mean, is it just a case of going back now, or do we need to get an item from him? All right. Good news.
Welcome to Island Trader. Local goods at local prices.
He said we could have it.
I believe you have a shovel for me.
Ah, you must be Mr. Detective.
Indeed.
I've got your shovel right here.
Yeah. Let's buy it.
I'll take it.
A trade's a trade, and our trade is your happiness.
Oh, God, it's so cheesy. Well, we got the shovel, so let's head back into the cemetery. So we've got her shovel, so now hopefully we might get some answers. Use the shovel with Eartha. It could literally be interpreted a slightly different way. Just smack her with it.
If anyone asks, you didn't get it from me.
Oh, this is excellent, my darling. I'll be the talk of the tombs. It has the logo and everything.
Good for you.
You just wanted the sticker?
Wow.
Yes.
Right.
Really?
Maybe now you can tell me who was snooping around the LeMoon Mausoleum.
It was that lousy little lawyer. Something
Aha.
about that guy gives me the creeps.
The lawyer.
You mean Laughton?
Yes, spooky fellow.
Okay, footprints?
I saw footprints leading into the LeMoon Mausoleum.
It was that lousy little lawyer. Something about that guy gives me the creeps.
Alright, so we heard that.
You mean Laughton?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can skip that. Fine.
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do. Sooner or later.
Yeah, that's... Maybe you want to stop saying that to people. It's a little bit creepy. So, she just wanted the sticker after all that, if you can believe that. Anyway, Lawton's got some explaining to do, hasn't he? Well, Lawton.
I told you, no further questions. I have an important affair this evening. God,
Okay.
you don't listen. You're just like her, always manipulating, putting on an act.
Alright, calm down. Visiting the cemetery, eh?
I've got a surprise witness, counselor. Eartha the Gravedigger saw you visit the LeMoon Mausoleum.
That is a bold accusation.
Yet true, I
think you should
assume.
leave.
So, we're going to do this the hard way, huh?
I don't like you.
Well, I bet with a little leverage, I could pry my way into your heart.
Right, leverage.
He's seeing you.
I certainly hope not.
So, I mean, there's two things I can imagine doing here. Number one, I'm going to try just going up onto this roof. Because perhaps he might now panic and try to call somebody.
If I could fit in there, I'd have front row seats to the counselor's crooked cabaret. But I either need to shrink or find someone a little more petite to help me out. I think it's time to pay a visit to my client.
Okay, interesting. So we might have to go and find Mary now. Yeah, so the other idea I had was to speak to his wife. See if she can tell us anything. So let's do that while we're here.
Hello again, Detective. Couldn't keep away, huh?
Heard of LeMoon?
Does the name LeMoon mean anything to you?
LeMoon? No, I've never heard the name. Why, who is that?
Dependent, LeMoon restaurant, lawyer at the cemetery. I mean, should we just go through all of them?
That pendant I showed you was given to Mary around the time she lost her memory. I traced it back to the name LeMoon.
Sorry, the name doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. I wonder if she will tell us, because I get the feeling their marriage isn't a happy one. They don't exactly seem to get along, do they?
The LeMoons owned a small gumbo restaurant that was acquired by Island Ventures. They worked with Mary's husband.
Then you might want to ask him about it, darling.
We will, all in good time.
I found out your husband was padding around the LeMoon Mausoleum. Left his footprints all over my case. Care to comment?
And here I am, thinking he can't leave the office because of work. Did you ask him about it?
Yep.
Well, I've tried, but he keeps giving me the old 86.
I'd act surprised, but I know how single-minded and selfish he can be.
Oh, yeah?
He has the gall to accuse me of neglecting him while he goes gallivanting about town, telling me he's at the office. Apparently, I need to be a corpse for him to pay me a visit. The liar. Frankly, I think my workaholic husband has been cheating.
Yeah, I think so.
You don't say.
You want information on the LeMoons, yes? If Theodore was at their mausoleum, they may have been clients of his.
Right.
And it just so happens I have access to all of his files.
Aha!
Let me guess. I scratch your back, you scratch mine? Sound about right?
Undoubtedly.
Bring me evidence of my husband's late-night cheating, and I'll give you all the access you want to his files. I'm staying in the honeymoon suite. Here's my room key, in case there's anything you'd like to report.
Aha!
If you wouldn't mind, darling. I'm expecting company.
I mean, I get the impression they're both maybe having affairs, to be honest. But that key might allow us into the hotel now, right? So we could go up and see Mary.
Good day, sir. Checking in?
I've got a room key.
I've got a room key right here.
Ah, excellent. Mrs. Fontule's room is on the second floor. You can use the elevator across the lobby.
Nice. Fine.
See you.
Let's, no, we don't want to leave the hotel. Let's use the elevator.
Good day, sir. Going up?
Yes, please.
Yep.
Great. I'll just need to see a room key before I can take you upstairs.
Yeah, I have a key.
Here's that room key you demanded.
Fantastic. Step right in.
Okay, well, Kiki's room. That's there. Mary's... I didn't mean to click on that.
Who is it?
Santa Claus, open up.
The North Pole's up another floor. But I guess you can come in anyhow.
Well, I guess we're going in. Or we can go out. Oh, there are literally 2 rooms here. Kiki's room and Mary's room. Alright, well, let's go to Mary's room first, right? Because that is why we came up here. And we will talk to Mary in the next one because we're out of time. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kumidin, and Paul Leone. And I'll see you next time.